Hey guys, thanks for stopping back at my channel. I'm not sure what this look is right now. I feel like it's giving me, one of them scenes in Beyonce's mini movie. And today I want to talk about trust, and in particular trust issues that I have dealt with. Trust issues. This video isn't that much about relationship trust issues. As far as like romantic relationships, I am planning to get into that topic in the near future, so like this video if you want to see a video on relationships. But this video is more so about just trusting people in general, just in everyday walking of life, how I don't trust people. Just growing up, I would constantly hear different things about people and about interactions with people and just about the world. So my mentality and my parents' mentality, my family members' mentality was always, you don't trust people. You don't trust people. People are up to no good. People have ill will, negative intentions, majority of the time, because that's what we were accustomed to seeing. So that is pretty much what we thought. And not to say everyone, obviously not everyone, but for the most part, when you grow up in a rough neighborhood, you tend to be exposed to a lot of different negative situations, negative people. And I even remember just like growing up as a teenager in my neighborhood, like me and my sisters will always get into altercations with girls, whether it was physical or verbal, because of just pettiness and just like, a person would just see us and say they don't like us for whatever reason because of our resting bitch face. And for whatever reason, they didn't like us and they wanted to fight us or they wanted to argue with us, whatever the case may be. But just being in situations like that, in an environment like that, it's easy to feel like you can't trust people and like everyone is kind of like out to get you when you're so used to having that way of thinking. So environment played a huge part in that wall that I'm seeing now and that I'm starting to let down. And definitely just family influences as well plays a huge part into how I perceive the world. However, with studying the word and being a believer of Christ, I'm starting to open my eyes and to realize that all of these things and all of these people around me, regardless of what their intentions are, God is protecting me. And knowing that God is protecting me makes it so much easier to go out into this world that is not always kind and gentle and loving, and acknowledging that regardless of what everyone else's intentions are, that God has one intention, and that is to love me and to protect me. And by knowing that, it makes it a little easier to trust in situations. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. Knowing that doesn't make it go away instantly, but it makes it easier because I am very much a thinker. I like to think a lot about things. So I've gotten to the point now where it's like certain things I just limit how I'm consuming them because I know that it's going to project these negative thoughts about trusting people or about being afraid or about wondering what people are going to do to harm me type of thing. So monitoring what I'm intaking and how I'm taking in these different images and videos and movies and things like that. And also, like I said, my trust in God. Those are like the two biggest things that have kind of helped me to let that wall down. But I don't know if you guys remember, but in my 25 lessons learned video, I talked about how, I kind of have a wall up and I want to let that wall down. And some of the things that I've been doing to let that wall down is to just be myself with people from the beginning. Because as, a person that's from not the best neighborhood, you learn street smarts, you learn to be tough and to like stand your own and stand your ground type of thing. And I'm just learning that always forces me to kind of put myself into this box of like, I'm not going to fully be myself until I 100% feel comfortable with you. And it's something so freeing in just being yourself regardless. Just showing up and being yourself and trusting that God is protecting you regardless. You know what I mean? Because I think a huge part of why I kind of going within a shell is not because I'm shy. It's more so because of I almost feel like other people may not even be worthy of me shining my light. And it's like, why would I think that? Like, if I have this light and I have this glow about me, why wouldn't I want to show it off? And not in a cocky way, but in a way of like knowing that God has blessed me with gifts and talents and inspiring other people. So it's like holding back from that is kind of like a slap in the face to God. Like, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that and only share it with my loved ones or whoever I'm dating, or or you know, my really close friends. It's just like, it's not fair to myself, and it's not fair to God to hold on to my gifts out of fear, because that fear is a direct reflection of me not trusting God. So that's my spiel. I hope that that was helpful. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot more videos like this, so I hope that you guys really enjoyed it. Comment down below, let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. We will fight so hard for things sometimes that was never a part of God's plan. It was like, maybe it was our plan and that's what we saw ourselves doing, but it's so crazy